A lot of cat products are getting out of hand. Companies are getting more bold with the products that they're making, but a lot of these products that are coming out are potentially hurting cats more than they're helping. And no, I'm not talking about this cat wheel that I'm sitting in or the bouncy house behind me. So I'm testing out a couple of products that I don't think should exist, or at least I don't recommend you buy for your cats. And I'm not calling out any company specifically, and I'm not calling anyone who has these bad pet parents. I'm just educating as best as I can, because 6 years ago when I got Kurt, I probably would have got these products thinking, oh, this is awesome. Let's get to the first one. Here we got our first cat product that should not exist. I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative. It's good intention, but people who like just buy these cat toys, they might not know that they're bad. And so it's more just bringing awareness. Like, this toy is pretty bad. You shouldn't get this, but like at the same time, supervising them for like 3 seconds is probably fine. But anything lower than that, no. And you'll see why. Gary does not know how to wear collars or harnesses, sadly. Dude, he wants to play. This thing actually might be too small to test with Kurt. Why is it so small? What? What in the world? That is like, dude, he wears a small in like cat harnesses, but this is tiny. And once you put it on your cat, it's a toy that is connected to them, and then they can play with it. You might can see how that can get really bad quick. I'm just doing this for video purposes to show you. I do not recommend you buying this toy. I'm a professional. I'm a trained professional. We gotta see if this thing fits him though. Hey guy, hey little buddy. Okay, yeah, that's loose. Actually, that might be a little too loose, but it'll be fine. Kurt, you look so pretty, buddy. You look so pretty. So there's the harness. This part's no harm, no foul, but when you get a toy involved, this is just so awesome. Woohoo, woohoo, playing with toys. Oh my goodness. He really likes this, but dude, you freaking attach this to him. Honestly, I'm scared he might do a front flip. Dude, hold on. Let go of the toy. Oh, he broke it off. He is not letting go. Kurt. See, this, you can play with it like this. This is fine. He just has a cute little harness on. We're trying to educate the people, dude. You're making it look adorable. He will not let go of it. Kurt, let go, dude, please. Look at his grip. Look at his grip on this toy. Dude, just let go for a second. So he's playing and he can't catch it. You see how this is torturous. Holy crap. All right, come here, come here, come here. See, like, dude, you leave your cat alone with this, it's torture. That's torture. They want to be able to catch it and play with it. So that is an example of why this toy should not exist. That should not be a thing. It might have been funny. But this is like, you know, just a regular cat owner. They get this, they think, oh, this is like a fun toy for them. And then they leave. That kid, like, you know what I'm saying? It can get bad. It's just a never ending. He can't catch the toy. He's flopping himself all over the place, hitting the ground. He might hit his head on something. Probably should stay away from this one. Even if Kurt made it look adorable and a little funny. Just get a regular wand toy and play with him like this. No stress levels. He's not stressing out about, oh my gosh, I can't get this toy. He's just happily playing with his little feather now. And he's just like, hey, come on, man. Which this is how you play with them, right? It's always fine. You just gotta let them eventually catch it, and that harness prevents them from doing that. I would hope people wouldn't leave it on, but also there's just, like, people don't know. Because also later in this video, we're talking about products that people leave out with their cats all the time that their cats could ingest that's not good. That leads us perfectly into our next product. So these toys are not necessarily bad whatsoever. I mean, they're fine to play with your cat, but this one is a cheaper toy, and with these cheaper toys and these cheaper feathers on here, these can come off extremely easily and they can ingest them, which is not good for them. So this is more of not leaving your cats alone with these and supervising even when you're home with them and making sure they're not chewing these. Because I've had these toys before where Kurt gets these feathers off extremely fast and I have to like get them off the floor and all that. Kurt just about caught that midair. Oh, there goes Kurt. Gary's going in. Also, look at this. And this is another thing with these toys. He's ripping it already, and he would break it and that would become chewable. Oh, he's going for a feather. Dude, he is going crazy. Oh, he's trying to get to that ball. Oh. Yeah, it is cute. This is all cute and fine and dandy until he rips it apart, and then that becomes a hazard. Yeah, he is. I mean, did they put catnip on these things? Aw, Gary's fake chew. Good Lord. He's acting like a dog. If they go for this feather, just a little bit of pull. I'm not really pulling that hard. Oh, look at there. They could ingest that. This is similar to the first one we did. So we're only doing it with Kurt because Gary still doesn't know how to wear collars again. But this is one that I really want to bring attention to. This is kind of the whole reason I made this video, because I saw this getting advertised a ton on TikTok Shop. And it is a collar that has a laser on it. And it's the same idea as the first one. They never able to catch it. And playing with lasers in the first place with cats is already like, you got to be careful with it. You need to replace it with an actual toy to where they feel like they got to catch, because a laser, they can never truly catch and satisfy that hunting instinct. This is next level. This combines the two. They can never catch it, and it's a laser which doesn't satisfy their hunting instinct. And it's also called the amusing collar. So that kind of speaks for itself. This is more for human amusement rather than your cats. Let's briefly test this. I'm gonna be extremely careful. I'm gonna replace it with an actual toy to where Kurt feels like he got his catch. Has a button on here. They can either do a solid laser or a blinking one. This is similar to the first product in terms of like, I'm sure the company who made this has good intentions, you know? They're like, oh, cats like lasers. We can just put it on the collar. Kurt, you have such a small neck. Again, plenty of room. This is, I can fit my whole hand. Actually, that's too loose. I always like to show that there's enough room, because with Kurt's hair, it always looks like these things are choking him, but they're not. He just has a lot of fluff on his body. Probably gonna have a similar reaction to the first toy, and he's probably gonna seem like he's loving it and having a time. Could be fine for the 30 seconds we're gonna let him try it. And, oh, there it is. Dude, look at this. It's just a constant laser in front of his face that he cannot catch. People might look at it and be like, oh, it's adorable, he loves it. But this is not satisfying his hunting instinct by any means. Oh my goodness. Whoa. See, and look at that. He just can't ever catch it. But we're about to do our due diligence. So look, he's chasing the laser, he's chasing the laser. Oh, you got it, buddy, you got it. Replace the laser, there we go. And now laser out of sight, out of mind. And he has his little catch, and that hunting instinct is satisfied. You can responsibly play with lasers, because I mean, cats like it. And it is mentally stimulating, but you gotta let them catch something. But the collar looked like Kurt was having a time, and he might've had a time for that little bit, but you leave that on, or you do that a lot and never let them get that catch, it's just not good for them. Next item, similar to the second one, so we've gone back and forth. This toy's fine, you can get this for your cat, but it's just the fact of leaving it. This is the best example I could find. It's just strings. You know, cats, if your cat gets a hold of this and starts swallowing this and it gets stuck in their throat, that could be really bad. A lot of cat toys have strings on them because cats like strings. They like playing with them and stuff, but just the toy itself, perfectly fine. No reason to not buy it. This one is just like pushing the limit of it's a little long, and if they start to swallow that and it gets stuck in their esophagus, that's obviously not good at all. All right, here you go, Gary. He wanted it. Look at his paw. Ooh. Whoa. Gary. Kurt's eating a string. The timing of this is insane. I didn't freaking ask Kurt to come do this, but look at this. He's over here chewing on this string that is attached to the bed. Look, he's just chewing on it, and he doesn't need to. So that is a prime example of cats like string. Kurt, did you understand the assignment of this video? I mean, he's over here educating. Oh my God. Gary's carrying this toy around. Dude, he loves it. He's loved these two toys that he's got to play with in this video. He's really liked. He's looking for the next thing. He's like, all right, next item. Oh, and he lost interest. We have cat bowling. Now, I know this sounds insane, and it looks insane. It's literally a game for cats and humans where you set up pins and you point a laser at them, and your cat's supposed to knock over pins. Cat not included, that's nice to know. Place the pins, place your cat, and then you aim the laser pointer at the pins and see how many your cat can knock down. I wonder if these pins are loud. I feel like this could be bad quick. So we're really just gonna test it out and see if this is a product that was a mistake to make and shouldn't have been made, or if it's the best thing ever. And the pins are nice. I don't even know if Gary's ever experienced a laser. Have we ever used a laser with him? I don't know if we have. Gary, we gotta get a strike, bro. Another thing I'm wondering is like with Kurt, I don't think he would run into these because he's not like super reckless like that, even for a toy like a laser that he likes. I mean, I think Gary will. Gary's a little more reckless. All right, it's at about 10 feet away, so let's get back here. Here we go, guys. Cat bowling. All right, Gary, you ready? Go, go, go. See, this is what I was afraid of. I just don't really see, I could actually see Gary doing it, but I couldn't really see Kurt diving at pins like this. All right, Gary, you see it? You see it? Go get it. Oh. You're just collecting them together. Wow, that was really neat, Gary. Okay, hold on. Let's try this one more time. If this doesn't really work, then I guess that answers our question. Let's go, Gary. He's too smart. Like, he knows when to stop. He's too athletic. Let's replace this laser with a physical toy to satisfy him. Oh, well, I wasn't even using laser and he knocked down 4. Doesn't really count as cat bowling, but he did something. Now he's just knocking him down. The laser. He's looking for the laser. Yeah, the laser's not even on, Gary. Okay, but look, you see him searching for that laser? This is why you got to replace it. You got it. You got it. Woo! All right. Gary would not run into them, which I totally understand. But this is the cat bowling, which is genuinely, this is just made for human entertainment, honestly. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's a terrible cat product of like, oh, why did they make this? But I don't see why cats would like it, and Gary didn't, and Gary likes everything. Yeah, this one's more of just like a bonus item. I saw it and I was just like, what in the world? Could be either way, just depends on how you use it. Gary, look, go get it. I feel like you had to have a cat that is like hyper off the wall. And then I feel like if they did that, it would be like loud and scare them. So honestly, this might be leaning towards a bad cat product that shouldn't exist. Go, 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 go. They're just a little too like smart. They're just like, dude, really? You want me to run into these pins? I'm sorry, Kurt, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me fulfill that hunting instinct. That is catch. I wonder if I can drag this into the bowling pins. No, Kurt and Gary are just too smart. They're too smart, man. Too smart. I want to see what I could score in the bowling game. Oh, all but one. All but one. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get a spare. Heck yes. Maybe that's how you're supposed to play it. That would be a fun game. So there you guys have it. Maybe you can comment and decide whether you think cat bowling is a product that maybe shouldn't exist, or maybe you think that there is a good use for it. And let me know if you want a part 2, because there's a lot of crazy cat products out there that are pretty questionable. But I really do think that companies aren't just setting out to make bad cat products. I just think it's someone who thinks it's a good idea and they don't necessarily understand cat behaviors, because I sure didn't when I first got Kurt, and I'm not claiming to be an expert either. I'm just talking from experience and other things that I've researched and learned. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.